Hello, everyone. My name is Ryan Howell. This is my last speech for my public speaking class. My topic is nature versus nurture, explaining how the environment plays a bigger role. Picture two identical twins separated at birth. They have the same DNA, but one is raised in a caring home with good educational opportunities, while the other faces a tough environment with little support. As adults, their lives are very different. One does well in school and builds a steady career, while the other faces challenges that seem hard to overcome. If their genes are the same, explain these different paths. Bexley 2020. Motivation for listening. The nature versus nurture debate matters to all of us. Knowing what shapes our behavior can change how we raise our kids, teach students, help our communities, and understand ourselves. I'm interested in how people grow and behave, so I looked into research from psychologists, universities, and scientific groups to learn more about how genetics and environment shape us. While genetics affect some traits, things like family, education, friendships, and life experiences, they have the biggest impact on our behavior, personality, and success. First, I'll talk about how environment shapes us. Next, I'll look at why some people think genetics matter most and why the view has limits. Last, I'll share how building better environments can help people and future generations. Family environment shapes development. Family is one of the biggest influences on how a person grows and develops. Kids pick up on how to talk, handle emotions, learn values, and act socially from those around them. Studies show that children from stable, supportive homes usually do better in school with friends and family than those from stressful and unstable homes. That's from the Center on the Developing Child 2021. For example, when parents and guardians encourage a child, that child is more likely to become confident and resilient. But kids who face neglect or constant stress often struggle more with emotions and schoolwork. Education and opportunities influence success. Having access to good education can change a person's future, no matter their genes. Schools give us knowledge, help us think critically, and open doors that shape our careers and lives. That's from the National Academies of Science and Engineering and Medicine in 2019. Think about two students who are equally talented. One goes to school with great teachers and lots of resources, while the other goes to school with fewer opportunities. Over time, these differences in education can lead to a very different result, even if their abilities are the same. Life experiences affect behavior and personality. Our experiences keep shaping us as adults. Friends, mentors, and being part of a community and big life events all affect how we think and act. Studies show that personality isn't set in stone and can change over time because of our surroundings and what we go through. For instance, someone with a good mentor might become a confident leader, while someone who goes through trauma might develop different ways of coping and behaving. These examples show how much our experiences shape who we are. While these examples show how important nurture is, some people believe genetics matter most in shaping who we are. Establishing the opposing viewpoints. My opposing view could be how some students argue that intelligence is primarily determined by genetics. While genes play a part in intelligence, things like education, good nutrition, family support, and learning chances matter a lot too. Research shows that better learning environments can boost school performance and mental health. Buildup and refutation. The opposing view may be other others believe personality traits are set at birth and remain relatively unchanged. Even though genetics can shape some traits, personality can change as we go through life. New experiences, relationships, and responsibilities often lead to grow and act how people act differently. Studies show that our environment keeps shaping our personality as we age. Our experiences keep shaping us as adults. Friends, mentors, and being part of a community and big life events all affect how we think and act. Studies show that personality isn't set in stone and can change over time because our surroundings and what we go through. For instance, someone with a good mentor might be a confident leader, and someone who goes through trauma might develop different ways of coping. Some people argue that natural talent is the key to success. Talent by itself doesn't usually lead to success. Hard work, persistence, support from others, and good opportunities matter just as much. Many top athletes, business leaders, and professionals succeed not only because they were born special, because they worked hard and had support from others. Because our environment matters so much, we should work to create positive conditions that can help everyone reach their best. Call to action. Picture a world where every child gets a good education, lives in a safe neighborhood, and has healthcare. They find helpful mentors and helpful friends. Imagine communities where all kids are encouraged to chase their dreams no matter what they come from. When we invest in a positive environment, we help people build confidence, learn new skills, and find chances to succeed. With the right support and resources, people are more likely to reach their potential and give back to their communities. As a student and community member, we can help supporting education programs by volunteering at schools, mentoring young students, and speaking up for policies that give families and kids more opportunities. We can also make our own lives more positive by encouraging others, helping friends and family, and help rebuild positive, healthy relationships. Even small actions can make a big difference in someone's future. When we see how much nurture matters, we realize that everyone can help make positive changes. For my conclusion, I'm going to talk about the summary of all my main points. Today, I discussed how family environment, education, and life experts today influence the future. I talked about how family, education, and life experience shape who we are. I also looked at arguments for genetics and explained why our environment often has a bigger effect on our behavior, personality, and success. People with opportunities, resources, and positive environments help build these factors. And then throwback to my attention getter, the twins who were separated at birth, even though they have the same DNA, their environment, the direction of their lives, and their stories show us that nature is important. Nurture often matters most when it comes to the difference. And that is all. Thank you very much.